Thank you for tuning into the Gridcenter. I am your host, Shane Falco, along with my co-host, the Evil One. And we are here to bring you the Big Ten Conference Preview. This was formerly the Big 12 Conference, but it's been renamed to the Big Ten. Just like in real life, the Big 12 Conference is going away.
Yes, it is.
So, we will now have the Big Ten, which is the same level as the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
So, either way, it's just a name.
Just a name.
So we're all about getting into the teams. Last season, or the spring season, the conference winners were your team.
Yeah, the Big 12, yes.
Yeah, it was Body Count.
Body Count.
Who have since moved up against many, many wishes.
Many wishes.
Many wishes. They
That's
were forced to move up.
Yeah.
Talking about Uzo.
Yeah.
And so now we're going to have a new champion, obviously, as any champion has to move up.
Yeah.
There will be a new champion.
Yes, it will.
Always. So there's a lot of people up for contention. Some really good teams. Even a couple of teams that are put together that are first season technically together or in a while, but look really good on paper.
Right.
So it should be really good. What is your outlook for this conference?
Well, I think it's going to be competitive. It was competitive last year when it was a Big 12, and it's not going to change. A lot of the teams are coming back. Some of the teams are moving up. My personal favorite, I would have to say, would be Lockdown. What division they won? Was they the Big 12?
They won the, funny is the Big Ten Conference.
Big Ten, yeah.
But now the Big Ten Conference essentially moved up.
They pretty much stayed,
So-
yeah. So they won that conference last year.
Right.
And I'm looking for them to be one of the reigning favorites as far as to win the championship this year.
That sounds like a good safe pick.
Yeah.
I mean, you got one of the best QBs, obviously, in the league, quarterback on that team, so they run a good system. They all play well together. They have a chemistry. Not a bad pick at all.
No.
When we go ahead and break down the rankings, and let's get into some of these teams.
Yeah, let's break down the rankings real quick. All right. I know off the back, the preseason rankings, they have Scrappy Town. Of course, those two teams mixed together. It's kind of ironic how they merge the way the last play of the game and the way they ended the last spring season that they merged. I mean, that'd be the last two teams that I'd ever think that would merge, but they're trying to get together and make it happen. So I'm glad to see Stone back on the scene.
Right.
And you really can't count Stone out either. I forgot that he was playing. He's one of the top quarterbacks in that division. So it should be very interesting, with the exception of little Scrappy Joe and the Glow, and now the Tap Dance Kid, the light-skinned guy. They got a whole bunch of things meshing together, so it should be pretty good.
Yep.
All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, number 2 we got Lockdown, which I think should be number 1, being that they won. It doesn't change anything with Brad. He has it's funny. I don't want to skip subjects, but James has a little athletic farm that he's getting a lot of guys, and he's breaking them in, and then all of a sudden they disperse in numbers, and they go on to different teams, and
They're kind of like the Oakland A's or the Tampa Bay Rays in baseball.
Exactly. Let's come down to the farm league, and then we'll get your wings, and then let's go leave this thing situation, and let's go over here. I think that's going to be the essence of the season. But it's neither here nor there. Lockdown is who they are, so they're a good team. Then we got the Zebras, who had an excellent season last year.
They did.
Excellent.
As predicted
on
this show.
Yes, it was. As predicted, but came a little short.
I think a lot short. They I guess we can't say a lot short. They have yet to prove in a while, since all the way back to
Got to win the big games.
the other, way back when we talk about other leagues. That's the last time they really won a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's going on with these guys, but they are a fantastic regular season team.
Yeah, they are. And in this league, you do have a lot of them, which we'll get to in a few seconds. Then we got the Mad Dogs. I'm not really sure what's going on with the Mad Dogs. Last time I heard of them, they had a street code game. Well, we ain't no punks, and I hate to keep bringing it up, but it's fucking mind-boggling to me that, fuck it, let's play, and then we didn't make the playoffs, and then I can't believe we didn't make the fucking playoffs. So, but they're ranked number 4. That's pretty high for that team.
Well, they're bringing in the championship pedigree quarterback now.
And who would that be?
That would be the former original co-host Don King.
That's right. I forgot. Yeah.
He is a champion with Wreckage last season.
Yeah.
So he brings that winning attitude to the Mad Dogs. Maybe to get them over the hump.
Maybe, I don't know. I think Wreckage was a better look for Mark as opposed to this team. But we'll see what happens.
He's pretty good friends with a lot of the Mad Dog guys. He has a pretty good relationship with the playmaker Sean and some of the other guys. So
you having relations with who?
No, a good relationship, like friendship.
Oh, friendship. Oh,
right.
Okay.
No, none of the body count stuff going on.
Body count. That's funny. Yeah. All right. Yeah, can we go on?
Yeah, we can go on.
All right. Number 5, we got Dynasty. Dynasty is an old team that they just brought back, and Rocket's on a mission.
He is.
He was very vocal at the meeting.
He was.
Pointing fingers. He pointed fingers at me from body count, but I'm like...
They're kind of like, they're coming in with the attitude of, to use an example, like Tony Montana. He came on the scene in Miami in the movie Scarface, and it was all about, we're taking a, screw the tradition, screw everything else. It's just, we're young and we're here, and that's pretty much the attitude they took on. And they've been on the forums with it, and they're not backing down from anything.
Nah, it's one of those live fast, die young things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We have the Takers, and this is my man's team.
Your boy.
Is he quarterbacking?
He is quarterback.
He's quarterbacking the team, so I'm very interested. Probably got some of the second and none guys, or probably picked up some guys from RC Vegas. They're pretty close with those cats. I don't know what's going on in this camp.
He has their offensive line.
The offensive line? That's not bad.
It is not bad.
But their problem wasn't the offensive line.
No.
And
I know he's kind of upset that Randall didn't stay with him after the second and none. Randall went to Dynasty.
Maybe Randall knew, though. Maybe Randall knew.
I don't know.
I had Randall last year in that division as being one of the MVP for what he does. And even though he got blessed with a lot of passes, maybe he knew something. It was either go to Rocket, it was either Rocket or Osama. Rocket or Osama. So
Obama. Not Osama.
I keep saying that.
Yeah, we don't want to say Osama. Remember, I thought it was Lionel Richie.
We light skin too.
John Legend.
John Legend.
John Legend.
Yeah, Shamar Moore, whatever you want to call this dude.
Let's make it easy.
Why did he make that choice?
We don't know.
And I will ask him. I will ask him Sunday.
The best part is they play each other week 1.
That's excellent. And that should be one of the game of the weeks.
As a matter of fact, I believe it is.
Nellis,
Nellis,
who I feel should be above the Takers and Dynasty. And the only reason why I say that is because actually they beat second to none, who Obama quarterback for. Beat, hands down. I mean, dude's doing 30 points a game. Then I'm just calling it like it is. I mean, fucking fessed up. Couldn't get it done.
Got ahead of himself. Yeah. Talked to him on the sideline before the game, saying you did your part. Now we're coming.
Exactly. Greg's on the phone, and
which is something you never see.
Never see. Well, he used to be on the phone a lot, but now he's like really, really good. I mean, it's like he's typing and creaming at the same time. It's
right.
Like he has something up his sleeve that apparently nobody knows about.
We're getting ready to see.
We're about to see. I hope they're ready.
And with respect to Nellis, let's also, now that he's no longer with us, because he's shipped out, or Blade, he's gone. T-Money, sunglasses, he's shipped out, so I'd like to keep him, make sure he's doing well.
Right.
Wish him the best.
Well, maybe John Legend will have a chance this year.
He might.
Then we got Mana at the bottom of the list at 8.
That's a little surprising to me.
That is surprising. I'm not.
When they played in the Big 12, their first season over here, great regular season, and then fell out in the postseason. But they had a great season.
They had a great season. And maybe it's a lot of people didn't know what they had or what they're bringing, but this team should be higher than that.
They will be definitely in the mix, I believe.
I think they will be definitely in the mix. And then we have on the bottom is the Irish, who's a spinoff from certain teams. And to let you guys know that the Irish is in this division, but they're also in the open division. So a lot of the majority of the games that they're going to be playing is going to be in this division.
Right, for scheduling purposes.
For scheduling purposes.
But they are an open division team that's capable of playing on paper supposedly to play with these Big Ten teams. So that's the games they're going to get.
There you go.
And I think it should be a good look, to see where they're at.
Yeah.
So for the conference, I was going to make any early season predictions, or?
Well, it's going to be tough because this division is stacked.
It is.
This division is stacked.
And a lot of talent in this division.
I'm not going to pick a winner, but I want to go and say, let me see if I can get a Final Four.
Final Four.
Maybe about a Final Four. I'm going to pick Lockdown, Zebras, the Zebras, they can win one game. I mean, goddamn, they can win one playoff game. Dynasty, and Mana.
Leaving your boy out, huh?
I don't know. I mean, they couldn't beat Nellis. And Nellis really didn't have anybody. No disrespect to Nellis, but they came in. Technically, to talk to the Mad Dogs again. I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying that that's my Final Four and I'm sticking to it.
All right. That's the Evil One's Final Four? Yeah. I'll go on make a Final Four as well. I mean, it's all just hearsay anyway, so who knows. I'm going to go with Dynasty as well. I think their youth and exuberance will get them there. Whether they win the big one or not, I still think they make the Final Four. Just talent-wise, they should be up there. I'm going to go with Mana. I think Mana's going to make a run. I'm going to go on a limb.
Wow.
And it worked last year, so why not again this year? I'm going to say Nellis. Nellis makes the Final Four. And I'm going to say the Takers. I believe in John Legend. I think he's going to make the Final Four. I'm going to say Lockdown doesn't make it.
Lockdown is going to lose well, if there's this many teams in this division, there's going to be 6 guys making it.
Correct.
Yeah. And
no, there's 8, so there should only be 4, right?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong list. Yeah,
Right.
and then if there's 8, then there's 4.
Right. I'm going to say Lockdown finishes 5. It's a bold prediction, I know.
As much as I would love to be in this division, and I can't.
Well, of course, we know you love to be in this division.
As much as I love to be.
You'd love to be anywhere but the SEC.
Yeah, well, I'm in. But this is good. I mean, this is up there with the SEC. Not the talent level, but
Well, some of these teams will be playing the SEC teams. They'll be cross-conferencing, so there'll be a lot of bragging rights involved there.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But it's going to be an interesting season either way. So, well, to all the Big Ten teams, we wish you guys the best of luck, and looking to see some very good competitive games.
Yes, sir.
A lot of guys in this conference on the forum, so the forum shouldn't be dead either. So it should be interesting all the way around. So I'd like to say good luck to all those teams, and looking forward to seeing everyone out there on Sunday.